What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Pit Crew Ralph from Despicable Me. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of a page and draw a large circle for the eye. So we're going to start at the very top in the middle. Just going to work our way around towards the bottom. And then we want to bend that back up towards the top, just closing this off. Now I want to trace that circle along the inside to create the frame. So I'm going to step down in the middle. And then again, just tracing this along the inside. Now let's draw the eyelid in the middle. We're going to start over on the left side. I want to bend this up and then back down towards the right. And we tuck the iris and pupil in the middle. So starting on the left, we're going to draw a half circle. Going all the way around and then up. Let's draw a smaller half circle in the middle for the pupil. And we'll fill the pupil in black. Let's add the hinge on the outside. So from the center, we're going to step up, draw a short line going across. And then we want to line this up on the right, come straight down, and then pull that back in. Let's separate the hinge with a straight line. Now I want to place that strap in behind that hinge. So from the top, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going out to right about there, line that up on the right. Now from the bottom corner, step up and do the same thing. Just going to line this up along the side. And we'll close this off. Now I'm going to fill those straps in black. From the top corner of the strap, we want to step in, curve the head. So on the left side, we're just going to bend this up and in to right about there. And then we're going to draw the edge of the hat. Starting back on the left, bend this up just above the eye, and then back down towards the right. Let's turn the hat brim facing over towards the right. So we're going to start from the corner of the head, angle this up and out. Just going to extend this out past the side, and then bend that back in towards the top right corner of the head. Now we're going to see the edge of the hat in behind the hat brim. So let's start up here, bend this up, go across, and then in behind. Let's add that checkered pattern inside that hat brim. So starting on the left, we're going to follow that same curve, going across, and then out. I'm just going to repeat this all the way up towards the top of the hat brim. Let's draw a series of angled lines going across. So we're going to start on the left, angle this up, and then out. And then again, we're just going to repeat this all the way over towards the right side. Now I'm going to fill each alternating square in black. So let's start from the bottom left corner. And I want to start with this first row. So we're going to skip one and then work our way across. Now we're just going to alternate across the top. Now we're going to line up with the side of the head underneath the strap. We want to draw a straight line coming down towards the base of the neck to right about there. Let's close off the neck, starting on the left with a curve, coming down and then up. Let's shift the mouth over towards the left side. So we're going to start up here, bend this down and then in. And then on the left side, we're going to add a small bracket. Let's leave a gap along the top for the arms and draw the side of the body. So over on the left, just going to line this up, come down, and then bend that in. And we'll do the exact same thing on the right. Let's leave a gap for the legs, starting on the left, bend this down and across the bottom of the body. Now I want to tuck the legs in underneath that gap. So leaving a space in the center, go to the left side, bend the leg going out and then down towards the heel, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting back on the left, coming down and up, Let's round out the top of the foot. We're going to go up and then bend this down, aiming towards the heel. And then from the side of the body, we're going to angle the leg coming in and then bend that out on top of the feet. Let's add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. And we're going to fill those spaces in black. Now I want to go back up to the top and draw in the arms. We're going to start along the side of the body, then the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. Line it up on the right. And then from the wrist, draw a small half circle for the thumb. Close that off with a bracket. Let's add 2 large fingers along the bottom, starting from the bottom of the thumb, coming down and up around that bracket. Now the second finger, we're just going to blend this into the arm, going up and then in towards the base of the neck. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with that first finger, and then the second finger going all the way around and then back in. Let's add a thick cuff around the wrist, starting from the thumb, then it's up and then out. Now I'm going to step up and draw that same curve. And then you want to fill the cuff in black. Now let's start adding some detail to the suit. We're going to start by adding a trim along the top of the cuff, just following that same curve. Let's add a trim across the neck. We're going to step down from the left. Just going to trace this across with a thin gap. Step down and add a thicker trim. And you want to fill that in black. Let's add 1 thin trim on the bottom of the collar. And then we'll add that trim coming down the side of the body. Let's start from the top of the body, bend this in and then down to right about there. Bend this down and then out towards the side. Let's trace that along the outside, again leaving a thin trim. And we'll add that thick black trim on the outside. And then we'll fill the inside. Now we're going to add 1 thinner trim along the outside. And then in the center of the body, we're going to add an oval, starting from the top, come all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up. Let's add that G symbol in the center. We'll start with a diamond shape, coming down across the left, and then down and in towards the middle. Let's go back up to the top. We're going to come down right about there, and then from the bottom, we're going to go up and then out, leaving a gap on the right side. From here, we're just going to close this off with a straight line coming in. Let's add that little point of the G. That's going to draw an oval going all the way around and then back down. Let's fill the outside of that logo. Let's finish off by signing our art and adding a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how I draw Pit Crew Ralph from Despicable Me. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.